Edo Governor Godwin Obaseki don call for a decentralized security system across the country with the collabo of both state and non-state actors to check criminal activities. The governor talked this one for Edo State Security Summit and the launch of Command and Control Center with the theme Edo State Security Framework Repositioning for the Future. Obaseki tok say technology don help for the collation of crime incidents for the state, where security agencies don work on since 2020 to take reduce criminality for the state, and come talk say im dey proud of the reforms im administration don introduce for the last 7 years, especially for the areas of security, and say im believe say plenty work still dey to do. Oga Obaseki still talk say dem don train 5,000 men of Edo State Vigilante Network ESSVN and 1,500 still dey undergo training, and say if anybody and everybody wey wan join body with the police force, especially for local level for security matter, go dey properly trained and documented.
That has been largely responsible for us seeing a 41.7% reduction in the incidence of crime between 2021 to date. Our success story, like I said, is enriched by the strategic alliances which have expanded the reach of our security endeavor. Our brother, the chairman, has spoken of several models which we have looked at as a state. But what is key for us, as you all know, crime is local, security is local. And until we have a decentralized framework, legislative framework, to allow the component parts also undertake policing to a certain level, what we need to do now is to ensure that you have a very active collaboration between these the federal or central security agencies and the local agencies. We have trained 5,000, and as I speak, another 1,500 is currently undergoing training. Our goal is to ensure that working with the Nigerian police force, anybody and everybody who is going to be involved, particularly at the local levels, with the issues of security, will have been properly trained and documented.
Chairman Police Service Commission Solomon Arase and other Ogbonge speakers talk say this new technology wey they want out for security, they aim to identify and dismantle cult network where they popular for students population.
Encompass open source intelligence gathering, leveraging publicly available information, social engineering to understand and mitigate the influence of external factors, and implementing clear accountability mechanisms. By adopting this comprehensive suite of measures, we aim to proactively identify and dismantle cult networks that find fertile grounds among the student populace. Moreover, Edo State boasts a powerful traditional society led by a highly revered Oba of the name Kingdom, existing in harmony with an equally influential religious community. It is not surprising that most people find themselves subject to the influence of these two realms, with a mutualistic tendency deeply ingrained in the cultural fabric of the average citizen. The cultural affinity predicts their inclinations towards fraternities and ultimately cults. While 3 decades ago, this cult may not have manifested as the ruthless and violent groups we witness today, they have gradually evolved, weaponized by local politicians and students' unions who exploit them to disrupt elections among other iniquitous agendas.
How can we fashion a structure that will be able to detect, and respond? A lot has been done. The commissioner took me around yesterday, and I see a whole lot has been done. But how will all this be put so in alignment with the development plan of the state is what should be welcome. So we always, and I congratulate the for also appointing or dedicating an office for public safety and security. It means that at the strategic level in the state, security is being discussed.
After the summit, the governor with other Ogbonge people come follow join body go commission the Edo State Command and Control Center EC3. Governor Obaseki come chook mouth on how them take collabo with different people to bring about the center and how they want take maintain am.
At inception, we thought very, very deeply about what we are going to build, the structure, and also build maintenance into it. There's quite a lot of partnerships that has brought this about. Because it's a security installation, there's only so much I can tell you. But rest assured, what we've done here, in terms of the equipment, we have warranties from the OEMs, from the suppliers. We have a maintenance backups. In terms of the connectivity, it's all, as you know, we have fiber optics laid across the state. So even the cameras you see here are linked by fiber. So in building and designing what we have here today, we thought well and deeply about how it will be maintained. So even the quality of the building, you see, it's not one of those things, buildings that will start tearing apart in a few months. The accommodation, it's very unique, as you can see, well cladded, with the materials tested. So we will not have too many challenges with maintenance. But above all, as a state, we now have a building and maintenance agency that has responsibility to make sure that all the buildings we have put in place are properly maintained and serviced.
Chairman Police Service Commission Solomon Arasel, Minister of Police Affairs, where they represented by Ebilola Idemaya, come chook mouth on how the security facility go take help the country.
How will a man who has been surprisingly honored, how will he feel? I feel elated, I feel grateful, and I feel fulfilled that my close to 40-something years in service to this country has been recognized, and recognized in a big way from where I come from, those states. So I'm really grateful. I'm thankful to the governor for the idea. It is not about me. It is about the thinking behind, the structure he has put in place. This is a technological marvel. This is what you have in other places, the Homeland Security, the National Crime Agency in the United Kingdom, complete fusion center. So, and I wish we can replicate this one across the length and breadth of the country. Issues of social disorder would have been arrested, and that is what we look for in this country. People who are forward-thinking, who are innovative, who are creative, who can look beyond the big picture, and that is exactly what my governor has done.
The federal government had already put that in place since 2008, but unfortunately, it did not work at that time. And I said that the ministry has started, resuscitating it in order to ensure it works. Actually, this particular project, it has all the faces of what you are seeing here today. It has the command and control. It has the free toll call services. It has also enhanced communication. All these surveillance cameras and co is there. So what will happen is that the information we gather from here, we'll be able to input it into it, and then we'll have Nigeria more secure.
Make una not forget say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am. We need to take blame. From Benin City, Ekata Ojisoli, TMC TV News.